Welcome to episode 22. If you haven't seen the introduction or the previous episodes yet, we recommend clicking the I symbol in the top right corner to watch it first.
Tenpo kulupupi toki Esperanto li Opela, yan Pili en yan lunyo li kamapokasin. Yan lunyo li tawa tenpo kulupupi toki Esperanto, lon tenpo sikewan pinikin. Tani la, ona li sona, io ale, pi tenpo kulupu.
Nampa wan la mituo tawa tomo piyang kama. Ona lipana ilipu suli, piteng pukulupu, tawa mitu. Sina yo ala yo elipu sina pikama insa?
Tomo piyan kama, li suli. Yan mute pima ale li lon. Li toki tawa yan ante kepeken toki Esperanto. Lon tenpo kulupula. Yan pili lipona e ken ona pi toki Esperanto. Tani. Ona li kute e toki suli mute, pi toki Esperanto. Kin la ona li tawa tenpo mute pikalama musi. Lon tenpo pi mea ale la, yan mute li kamapoka lon tomo la pewan, li toki, li musi. Tenpo suno ale la, yan pi li kama lon poka pi yan lunyo. Ona li pi lin pona, lon poka ona li toki e io ale tawa yan lunyo. Taso ona li sona ala e ni. Nasin seme la, ona li ken toki, e io ale pi ilo tawa ona, tawa yan lunyo. Yan pi li sona e ni. Tempo poka kamala, tempo kulupu lipini. Tempo kulupu lipini la, yan lunyo li tawa mapasyu. Yan pili li pilineni, tempo kama poka la, ona opana e sona, pi ilo tawa ona, tawa yan lunyo. Lon ma antewepela, ma pi tempo kulupu, en ma pi soeli mute, li lon poka, tempo suno nanpa luka, pi tempo kulupu la, yan pili li tokieni, tawa yan lunyo.
Mi tu o tawa, ma pi soeli mute.
Ona tuli tawa noka, lon ma soeli la, yan pili li toki insa eni.
Nasin semela, mi ken pana e sona, pi ilo tawa mi, tawa yan lunyo.
Yan pili li lukineni, supa monsi wan, li lon poka pi soeli ni, anpa lawa soeli, li pali sasuli. Lon supa monsi ni la, yan li ken awen li ken lukini soeli, taso tempo nila, yan ala li lon poka pi supa ni. Ona li wile toki e io suli, tawa yan lunyo la, supa ni li pona. Ona tu li awen lon supa monsi la, yan pili li toki eni.
Io nasa, li kama tawa mi, lon tempo pini poka, mi wile toki, e io nasa ni, tawa sina.
Every language has its sore point. For Esperanto, that point is the accusative. That's why you'll find t-shirts, mugs, comics, and any kind of joke about it. For Toki Pona, I suggest the word pi. I haven't seen t-shirts or mugs about it yet, but here's a start. The word pi by itself is very powerful, as we demonstrated back in episode 2. The issue starts when you have more than one in the same phrase. Both hu and ku emphasize the role of pi as a modifier grouper without mentioning the ambiguity that arises when multiple pi phrases appear in the same sentence. Consider the following phrase.
Tomo pi kama sona pi tempo pini.
If we interpret it in this order, it could mean an ancient school, such as Oxford, founded in the 11th century. But if we interpret it in this order, it could mean a place for learning about the past, such as a history research center. Since there's no consensus about which order is correct, the practical rule is simple. Avoid multiple pi whenever possible. Sometimes that takes a bit of creativity. Let's look at two examples from this episode. Example 1. Antwerp Zoo is located close to the location of the Congress. Try to translate this into Toki Pona. A zoo can be translated as
Ma pi soeli mute.
It doesn't cover every nuance of what a zoo is, but as a general-purpose phrase, it works. The location of the Congress can be translated as
Ma pi tempo kulupu.
If we try to add Antwerp as a modifier to zoo, we get a double P. To avoid that, we can make Antwerp the context of the sentence. That means, in Antwerp, the zoo is near the location of the Congress. We still have one more P to handle. Luckily, ma is a single word, so we can simply add it to the list of single-word modifiers and get rid of the extra P. Alternatively, we already mentioned a workaround for
Lon poka
in a previous episode. We can rephrase it by using the word en.
Ma pi soeli mute, en ma pi tempo kulupu, li lon poka.
Example 2. Philip notices a bench next to the giraffe section. Try translating it yourself first. The first question to ask is whether we really need every tiny detail in the sentence. Without giving any spoilers, the fact that it's the giraffe section doesn't affect the story at all. It could just as well be the elephant or bird section, so a simpler version like this would be fine.
Jan pilili lukin e supamonsi.
In the episode, we kept giraffe out of respect for the original story, and because it makes a great PE exercise. To describe a giraffe, we naturally think of its long neck. Neck can be translated as what's below the head, so we get
Soelipi an palawa suli.
To differentiate a giraffe from an animal with just a big neck, such as a rhinoceros, we added
Palisa suli.
to mean long. Doing so, we get a double P. A common workaround for such cases is to split the sentence in two. Philip notices a bench next to this animal, a giraffe. First sentence.
Jan pilili lukineni. Supa monsiwan. Lilon poka pesoelini.
As for the second sentence, we rephrased it as a statement that provides a description of the animal mentioned in the first sentence.
An palawa soeli. Li palisasuli.
Changing it to a description gives us more freedom with the phrasing, which helps us get rid of the extra P. Don't expect to always jump straight from the original sentence to the final version. It takes practice, but that's why we're here for. Now, before we see how Lunyo reacts to the news, let's watch the episode again.
Tenpo kulupu toki Esperanto li Opela. Jan pili en jan lunyo li kamapokasin. Jan lunyo li tawa tenpo kulupu toki Esperanto. Lon tenpo sikewan pinikin. Tani la. Ona li sona. E io ale. Pi tenpo kulupu.
Nampa wan la mituo tawa tomo piyang kama. Ona lipana ilipu suli, pitempo kulupu, tawa mitu. Sina yo ala yo elipusina pikama insa?
Tomo piyan kama, li suli. Jan mutepima ale lilon. Li toki tawa jan antekepeken toki Esperanto. Lon tenpo kulupula. Jan pili lipona e ken ona pi toki Esperanto. Tani. Ona likute e toki suli mute, pi toki Esperanto. Kin la ona li tawa tenpo mute pikala mamusi. Lon tenpo pi mea ale la, jan mute li kamapoka lon tomo la pewan, li toki, li musi. Tenpo suno ale la, jan pi li kama lon poka pi jan lunyo. Ona li pi lin pona, lon poka ona li toki e io ale tawa jan lunyo. Taso ona li sona ala e ni. Nasin seme la, ona li ken toki, e io ale pi ilo tawa ona, tawa jan lunyo. Jan pili li sona e ni. Tempo poka kamala, tempo kulupu li pini. Tempo kulupu li pini la, jan lunyo li tawa mapashu. Jan pili li pilineni, tempo kama poka la. Ona opana e sona, pi ilo tawa ona, tawa jan lunyo. Lon ma antewepela, ma pi tempo kulupu, en ma pi soeli mute. Li lon poka, tempo suno nanpa luka, pi tempo kulupu la. Jan pili li tokieni, tawa jan lunyo.
Mi tu o tawa ma pi soeli mute.
Ona tuli tawa noka, lon ma soeli la. Jan pili li toki insa eni.
Nasin semela mi ken pana e sona pi ilo tawa mi tawa jan lunyo.
Jan pili li lukineni. Supa monsiwan. Li lon poka pi soelini. An palawa soeli, li palisasuli. Lon supa monsini la. Jan li ken awen li ken lukini soeli. Taso tempo nila, jan ala li lon poka pi supa ni. Ona li wile toki e io suli. Tawa jan lunyo la, supa ni li pona. Ona tuli awen lon supa monsila. Jan pili li toki eni.
Io nasa, li kama tawa mi, lon tempo pini poka. Mi wile toki, e io nasani, tawa sina.